Okay, I'm sorry, but this is really f***ing creepy. Like, Beyonce has been trying to write me out of my own narrative for
Okay, unfortunately, this is truly unpleasant. Like, Beyonce has been attempting to work me out of my own account for like a very long time, as of now. Like, this is so peculiar, seeing Carter is more terrible. He's more brilliant. He's patient. He's not messy. This put been arranging individuals he calls companions and venturing to the side while they get hit by the Gill group for a long time. You know how Puma Wright went all on a mission to uncover Diddy and Shay Carter, guaranteeing that Jay-Z is more than Diddy, fundamentally being the influence player behind every one of the new little kids that enter awful kid records and leave the mark with a discolored profession. Well, I have some news for you that will blow you from your skis, for giving us motivation to trust that not Jay Z, but rather wifey Beyonce, might actually be the brains behind everything, and you realize we take no claims against sovereign honeybee herself gently. So let me shed some light on the new stuff that has been happening in a genuine and proud style. Feline Williams has uncovered a few privileged insights of Beyonce's persona that were once painstakingly monitored behind the glamour and charm of her public picture. The acclaimed humorist, known for his courageous way to deal with handling untouchable subjects, investigates every possibility as he digs into the complicated trap of the music business's influence players. We as a whole know screwing with the bee colony is like behaving recklessly yet Line is valiantly venturing into the spotlight to reveal insight into what he accepts may be the untold story behind B's apparently perfect vocation. This isn't simply one more VIP fight. This is Feline clashing with one of the greatest music symbols in history. Hazardous move, my fella. In the wake of taking on significant burdens like Steve Harvey and Kevin Hart, computer-aided design has demonstrated he's not reluctant to rock the boat. Currently, he's directing his concentration towards sovereign health. Nabi herself and the possibilities getting stung by the bee colony very much, we should say they're darn high, yet Feline, exactly as expected, stays determined, proceeding to talk his reality. No matter what the results in a new enlightening meeting, Feline pulled back the drape on the music venture. In the background, apparatus. As per him, it's not just about ability and difficult work, it's a mind-boggling game with central participants decisively situated at the top. This disclosure adds a layer of interest to his continuous mission for straightforwardness in an industry known for covetousness, influence, and selling out. When you get to this level, we can ensure we thump you from a $2 million man to placing in the news that individuals won't recruit. You know more and your vocation is finished, and individuals are rapidly getting on one individual. Composed individuals are dumb to venerate. Beyonce, she is a vocalist, not God. To this end, society is up. Beyonce and Jay-Z are not all that may they pay or some unacceptable they have done to different specialists for ravenousness and influence. I rather stand by listening to a sovereign of music like Patti Leal and A.R.A. Franklin. Presently, how about we dig into the interest encompassing Feline Williams' late disclosures, where, in spite of the fact that he didn't unequivocally specify names, fans are playing analyst and hypothesizing that he's getting down on. In all honesty, the famous Beyonce, we should discuss sovereign honeybee exemplification of a captivating melodic profession. Beyonce flaunts a prize case loaded up with grants, a tycoon domain, and a fan base that has been ride or bite the dust since the times of perilously infatuated. She's not maturing like fine wine anyway. Similarly, as with any story of progress, a few informants propose that the excursion to the top probably won't have been all daylight, and Rose's Feline Williams, known for his unfiltered genuineness, is turning the spotlight onto Beyonce's excursion. In an open discussion with Carrie Champion, Feline went all in, spilled the tea on the inward operations of the business, uncovering, I'm saying that all that occurs in a business that is based off and imagine that appears as though an arrangement is what I'm talking about is if Jesse Small and Lee Daniels professionally make stories that are not genuine, and they make them so great that individuals trust them and bud them. As per Feline, what could seem to fans as big chances or vocation molding fiasco for craftsmen are, as a general rule, painstakingly coordinated moves occurring in the background. Take, for example, Janet Jackson's scandalous Super Bowl closet breakdown. Feline recommends there's consistently somebody profiting from these occurrences. For Janet's situation, her profession endured a shot while Justin Timberlake kept on rising. He immovably accepts there's dependably a business point, generally somebody creating a significant gain from the confusion inside the business as the layers of the diversion world are stripped back. Feline's disclosures add another aspect to the view of achievement, and the cost one pays for it in the genuine of sparkling stardom one individual composed, maybe past Bean and Jay-Z search out their opposition and sign them so they can keep them from eclipsing. Both of them, Chloe and Hal Bailey, are unbelievably skilled, wonderful, and youthful. They have so much going for themselves, and surprisingly, however, Narrows and Jay have set themselves as the lord and sovereign of the music business. They will not be perpetually phenoms like J. Cole and Tyler are coming for their necks. How could you need abundance in popularity, assuming that it implies detracting from others for you to have it? Allegations are flying with fingers pointed at Sovereign Narrows for possibly stopping Amar's music or profession. The discussions rage on who did it first, who's to be faulted. For those not completely in the know, Amar E., a Korean-American vocalist, burst onto the scene in the 2000s with her particular voice and the go steel that put her aside. She took off to distinction with her 2005 single One Thing, procuring various lofty honor selections. In the waiting secret encompassing the association among Beyoncé and Amory adds one more layer to the story of the music business, leaving fans and pundits the same to take apart the new subtleties of impact and motivation in the realm of sparkling fame. Amar's life improved quite a bit when she clicked with a DC Club advertiser, at last driving her into the circle of maker Rich Harrison. Their cooperation denoted the start of a significant melodic excursion, and the science between them was out and out unstable. Amar even spilled the tea in a 2002 meeting, indicating that something remarkable would happen at whatever point they united with Rich Harrison as her melodic associate. Amar released a few truly game-changing tunes affecting even heavyweights like Jlo, and yes, the unparalleled Beyoncé. It appeared as the Amory was on the road to success to significance, with her music making a permanent imprint on even the business greatest names. Yet similarly, as the intensity was strengthening, Amar hit a significant detour. Her name began to sauce and conceal at One Thing, requesting it be greater and bolder, regardless of Amory and Rich investing serious energy to fulfill their needs. Columbia Records wasn't having any of it, required a tiring a half year of to and fro before the melody at last came around. Yet the show didn't finish up there. Fans started to see scary similitudes between A Certain Something and Beyoncé's Insane in Adoration. The Bive quickly came to Sovereign Bia's safeguard, contending that her track dropped first. Yet stand by, here's the kicker: Rich Harrison, the virtuoso behind the two tunes, had Insane in Adoration in his munitions stockpile some time before taking the jump toward Beyoncé's camp. Discussion about an unexpected development in the tangled snare of music industry contentions. At this, Beyoncé and Amory both hit the scene simultaneously and abruptly. Amar's vocation began blurring. Fans have doubts about it being only an occurrence. They're saying Beyoncé could have purposefully messed up Amar's prosperity. Regardless of Beyoncé being a rookie, she had a few heavyweights supporting her, making it extreme for Amory to contend now. How about we discuss the colony of bees, those bad to the bone Beyoncé fans? They're speedy to close down any discussion about Beyoncé duplicating a Airy. They contend that Beyoncé's hit Insane in Adoration dropped 2 years before Amar's track, and without Beyoncé driving the manner in which Amar's